Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Priscilla, and on this channel we believe you are never too young to reach your full potential. Now today I am doing a video on how to do well in online classes. I know that a lot of programs have switched because of the pandemic to the online portion, but and some schools have always been online, but I know a lot of people are going into school and nursing courses and doing them online. So especially if you're continuing education, LPN to RN or RN to BSN, ADN to BSN, here are some tips that can help you succeed during that time. So my number one tip is to set a schedule. Pretend that you're going to class every day. Have your schedule set and know when you're starting, when you're going to be in class, and stuff like that. Just make sure you have a schedule, get a calendar, get a planner, make sure you write it in, schedule out your time for your classes. My second tip is to make sure you read about the school and their policies, because I know a lot of schools have different policies on how they want to take your test specifically and stuff like that, and how they want you to do certain things. Make sure you're reading through while you're picking your school. You know exactly what they want you to do so you can be compliant to that. Number 3 will be to make sure you set aside a space where you can just call your own at home. So if you have like a office space in your house, if you've got an office space, make sure you clear that area out, clear out your office space, have a seat, make sure you know that your family knows that this is your area. We're going to keep your stuff, you're going to keep your school stuff, your computers, your books, whether it's a little corner, it's on the kitchen table at 3 o'clock every day. This is where I'm going to be doing classes, and this is what I'm going to be doing during that time. So set out an allowed time, but also have a space so that it's like your mind knows that, okay, every time I sit at the kitchen table with these books and I have my this is my time for school. So that's my number 3 tip, because I didn't do that, and I was doing it I was laying on the bed and I was just not doing that, and kind of got a little confused. But we're back on the track. We're doing classwork and schoolwork at a table, sitting upright and not falling asleep. Because if you guys got dogs, you've got kids, you guys already know that it can be very, 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 it can be a challenge sometimes getting everything together. Okay, so my 4th tip, excuse me. So my 4th tip is to avoid distractions. So distractions are going to happen. I have 2 dogs, and I mean, they're going to jump in and out and stuff like that. Make sure when you're getting ready for classes and stuff, make sure you have your phone on Do Not Disturb. Make sure you have your screen. There's an app that helps you with your screen when you're doing classes and stuff like that, so that you can not only have only your schoolwork up. That's the only thing that you'll be able to have up, and that's the only thing that you'll be able to go through is like your school website and stuff like that. And also stop getting distracted through social media. There's a way that you can there's an app that helps you. I'm going to link it in the description, but there's an app that helps you block off your screen so that you can just lock in on those classes and stuff like that as well, because the ultimate goal is to learn. With nursing school and continuing education, You are the teacher sometimes. You have to read and you have to really direct yourself in certain things, highlight your highlights and stuff like that. And it's important that you realize that the time that you put into those courses and essentially the money that you're putting into those courses, you are the one that's going to be either hindering you or accelerating you. Next, just keep it real. Keep it real in a sense of why are you continuing your education? Obviously, you want to get to that next level. If it's going to be ADN to BSN or your master's program, make sure that you keep it realistic. And you know that, okay, I have to put the time in there and the effort. I can't put too much on my plate before you just can't put too much on your plate. It's a lot. It's a lot of reading. It's a lot of understanding that you are now in a position where, hey, I have to essentially teach myself sometimes. Obviously you have classes and stuff like that, but a lot of the stuff is like read the book, write the essay, take the exam. So you kind of have to walk and pace yourself and teach yourself with some of these courses. My next tip will be if you have an issue or issue with an instructor or a teacher or just need help, make sure you reach out to instructors and make sure you reach out to people before the end of the semester, because a lot of times they have resources and they have office hours, even though it's kind of weird online. They have like online office hours that you can go to, or a question board that you can go to, and you can ask them those questions. That's why they're there. That's why they're the resource. Some teachers, they give you their cell phone numbers so you can text them, and you can just text them straight out the bat. And I mean, it's kind of cool. Obviously you're not gonna abuse it, but you just have to make sure that you reach out to them when and if you need help. Everything isn't super straightforward, especially online. There's a lot of fine print reading, especially during the beginning of a course, but it's not that bad at the end. But yeah. My next advice would be to make sure you reach out to your classmates. So classmates that you have online versus in person, it's kind of different. Everyone has their life. You're kind of like doing life, you're working, watching after your kids and stuff like that. And honestly, some people just don't have time to like email and chat with you, but there are some people that you can really connect with. Granted, most of the time they're like halfway across the country, but I've had some really cool opportunities and people that I was like, oh, we would have never connected if I've never been on this during this program. So it's kind of cool to reach out and have different friends from different parts of the country, and it's like it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to get that started. So yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, drop them in the comments below. Please like this video, subscribe, and just make sure you guys are doing what you guys love. As nurses, future nurses, and future nurse practitioners and nurse practitioners, it's kind of cool to have this forum and just this space where we can all just connect and then talk and stuff like that. So if you have any contributions, leave them in the comments below. If you have any sort of advice that you want to throw down there, leave them there, so that we can all share and make sure that we're all getting through what we need to get through to get that advanced degree. But again, thank you everyone for watching. Have an awesome, awesome day. Bye.